This week's parsha in Parshas Vayeishev, we have the story, the tragic story we know of Mechiras Yosef. And the brothers sell him, and on the way down, the Torah describes, V'hinei archos Yishmaelim ba mi-Gilad, Ugmaleim nosim, the camels are carrying Nechos utsri valot, Holchim l'hard Mitzrayim. They're on the way down to Mitzrayim. And Rashi notes this is a strange phenomenon. They're on the way to Mitzrayim in this Arabian caravan, and what are they carrying? Nechos utsri valot. Says Rashi, Lama Pirsim HaKasav is Masa'am. What do we have to know what they were carrying? Lohudia matan schar shel tzadikim, to tell us the schar, the reward of tzadikim. She'ein darken shal arviyim laseis el neif ve'itron shereichan ra. Usually something smells bad, very foul odor. What do the Arabs carry, these caravans? And yet here, nizdamnu bisamim, shelo yuzak me'reach ra. Bisamim, so he wouldn't be affected by the terrible odor. And ask the Achronim, ask the Mefarshim, the commentaries. Yosef HaTzadik was just abandoned by his brothers. Maybe he even thought his father was in on it. And he must be depressed. He must feel alone. A little nace, a little smelling nicely would help Yosef feel a little better. Like, why did HaKadosh Baruch Hu perform that, so to speak, miracle? What did Yosef need that for? Was that such... It smells good. Is that going to make him feel better? And we know it's Hanukkah time. A question about Hanukkah. The Gemara tells us in Masechah Shabbos, my Hanukkah. My Hanukkah, and the Gemara goes through in Parak Baba Malik in the second parak of Shabbos. And the Rashi explains, what's the Gemara asking, my Hanukkah? Al Eza Nes Kavua. On what miracle was the holiday of Hanukkah enacted? And the Gemara tells the whole story that the Greeks defiled the Beit Shemesh, and they defiled and made impure all of the oil, and they have finally found one little oil. And it only was supposed to last for 1 day, and it lasted for 8 days. Amazing. The question is, if we think about the two miracles that Hanukkah commemorates, the Hanukkah, the Nes of the oil, and the Nes of the war of Rabbi Yatim, wouldn't we think Wouldn't we think that that's the miracle for Al Eza Nes Kavua? Why do we focus on the miracle of the oil? Says Rav Chaim Shmulevitz, we find numerous times in history, and these are two, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu appears or does something, performs a miracle, so that a person, somebody who's forlorn and alone, and even a nation that feels distant, they're able to remember and recognize that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is with them in this difficult time. At the time of the Beis HaMikdash, the time of Hanukkah, the Jews felt lost. The Jews felt that Beis HaMikdash was tamei, and there was no avoda, and there was no karbanos. HaKadosh Baruch Hu performs a nes, as if to show them how much He loves them, how beloved they are. Yes, it's a challenging time, but it's going to get better. I'm going to do this little nes for you, so you feel it. Remember and recognize that I'm close to you. Yosef HaTzadik is on his way down to Mitzrayim, and who knows what's going to be? But Hashem makes it smell good. Yosef, I'm here. Yosef, I'm close to you. Through any challenging time in history, HaKadosh Baruch Hu makes a little event occur, and in that way, we are able to smell the scent of Gan Eden, smell the scent of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And we always have to remember, over the past 70, 80, 150 years, we have to recognize also the nisim that HaKadosh Baruch Hu has done for us. These weren't little nisim, these were major nisim. But we have to recognize the schus of every day, every single day, living in Eretz Yisrael, having an Eretz Yisrael for those who don't yet have the opportunity and the schus of living here. We have to recognize the nisim that HaKadosh Baruch Hu performs b'chol yom imanu. At this time of Chanukah, at this time of Parshas Vayeishev, let us all remember the constant miracles that HaKadosh Baruch Hu does for us in our personal lives, in our national lives. We should all be zocheh to a Chanukah Sameach, and have a great Shabbos.